Imagine walking home across the Irish moors. The night is pitch black. A thick mist rolls in from the sea, swallowing the path beneath your feet. The air is cold and damp. Suddenly, the silence is broken, not by a wolf nor a storm, but by a sound that makes your very soul shiver. A cry, long, mournful, and terrifying. You stop. You look into the darkness. And there, by the riverbank, you see her. A pale woman with long, flowing hair, combing her locks with a silver comb. She is weeping, but she is not crying for herself. She is crying for you. Because in the old lands, when you hear her scream, it means someone in your house will not live to see the sunrise. In the tapestry of Celtic mythology, few creatures are as misunderstood as the Banshee. Modern horror movies paint her as a demonic monster that hunts you down. But the truth is far more tragic. Her name comes from the Irish Sídhe, which literally means woman of the fairy mound. She is not a demon. She is an ancestral spirit, a fey guardian attached to the oldest families of Ireland. The O'Neills, the O'Briens, the O'Connors. She does not kill. She does not attack. She is a messenger, a harbinger. She appears only when a member of the clan is about to die, singing a song of sorrow so profound that it shatters the night. She is the family's final mourner. If you are unfortunate enough to see her, she may not look as you expect. The legends say the Banshee is a shapeshifter. Sometimes she appears as a beautiful young maiden with golden hair, singing a sweet, sad song. Other times, she is a stately matron, tall and dignified. But most often, she reveals her true, terrifying form. The crone. Imagine a woman small in stature, with skin the color of a decaying corpse. Her eyes are permanently red, swollen from centuries of weeping. Her hair is long, white and wild, floating around her head like smoke. She wears a grey cloak over a green dress, blending perfectly with the misty landscape. She is the face of grief itself, ugly, raw, and undeniable. There is an old superstition in Ireland that persists to this day. Never, ever pick up a comb you find on the ground. The Banshee is vain. She spends her eternity combing her long hair with a silver comb. If she is disturbed, or if she drops her comb and a human steals it, her sorrow turns to fury. She will stalk the thief, wailing at their window until the item is returned. But it is her voice that is her true weapon. It is called the keening. It is not just a scream. It is a sound that vibrates through the earth. Some say it sounds like the screech of a barn owl. Others say it is like the sound of glass shattering in a storm. When the keening starts, it pierces the walls of your home. It tells you that medicine is useless, that prayers are too late, that death is already standing in the hallway. There is an even darker version of this legend found in the Scottish Highlands. There, she is known as the Bean Nye, the washer at the ford. Travelers crossing a river at night might see a small, hunchbacked woman standing knee-deep in the freezing water. She is furiously washing clothes, beating them against the rocks. But these are not ordinary clothes. If you creep closer, you will see that the water running downstream is red. The clothes she is washing are the burial shrouds of those who are about to die in battle. And if you are truly cursed, you will look closely at the shirt she holds in her hands and realize it is your shirt, covered in your blood. The Banshee is a reminder that in the old world, death was not an end, but a transition watched over by spirits of the land. So, tonight, if you hear the wind howling around your eaves, or a strange cry from the street below, don't go to the window. Draw the curtains. Turn up the music. Because if you look out and you see a pale woman looking back at you, it's already too late. That is all for today on Echoes of Legends. Turn off the lights and sleep well, if you can. If you are brave enough to hear the next story, subscribe to our channel and leave a like to keep the darkness away.